Hi, Carol. We are now at the Glenelg pier. You walk through there and there's the pier at Glenelg, and you can see the brown seaweed quite high underneath the pier, and if we pan across you can see amazing amount of seaweed on the Glenelg foreshore. Now I'm going to pause this and take some closer pictures of the piles of seaweed. Pause. Okay, here is a pile of seaweed, and it's a good 2 foot higher than me. That's that one, and it's by the thingy bob. I'll just resume, and here is another pile in front of me here, and it too is a good 1.5 feet higher than me, and there's more piles over there, and you go down the beach and there's piles and piles of seaweed, and I am sinking in the damn stuff as I'm walking on the beach. Now I'm going to pause this and go to Henley Beach. Carol, I'm at Henley Beach now, and there's your 3 diving blocks. There's a bit of activity happening here, but it's just as good that you pointed me in the direction of Glenelg Beach. I haven't been to Glenelg Beach in a decade or more, but it's just as well I went there, because Glenelg was full of that seaweed, but there's bugger all seaweed here at Henley. I'm going to do a beach walk. Maybe there's more seaweed further up the beach. Hey Carol, remember this? This is I1 Black said he dreamt about sparkling crystal and a pufferfish, and I found this on my beach and says I think this is it, because when the sun hits it, it sparkles. I can't seem to make it sparkle. It does sparkle, and it's called the last snapper, and if you ate a pufferfish it would be your last supper. Anyway, there's an old memory. Carol, this spot is where I went down this ramp here, and somebody was putting together the kite so that he could go some kite surfing, and that over there is about the best lump of seaweed there is on this beach. I've got a feeling the tide must have come in and sucked out all the seaweed, but I'm just going to take a closer look at that lump of seaweed for you. Okay, this is the only couple of lumps of seaweed here on the beach. This one looks like a beached whale or something. It's not terribly high, but it is huge. There he is. There's his face. He's quite a big lump. He's about, let me guess, he'd be about, he's up to my shoulder, if that's any help. And there's another lump here, about the same size. And then in the background you can see lots of flat seaweed. I have got a feeling that it got sucked back out to sea, or we escaped the most of the seaweed. There you are, that was a 360. Okay, well, when you get in amongst all this seaweed here, it does definitely have some high peaks. Look where that guy is. It's up to his shoulder. And there's more high peaks. So yeah, we did have a fair bit of high seaweed here. That bit there's pretty high. That bit there, and those bits around there, not too high, but they're quite peaky. I'm getting a bit pooped, but I'll try and show you the beautiful eagle on a pole next. A whole bunch of children have come down to the beach with their teachers to see the seaweed. And I waited for them to pass because I can remember you saying that I'm not allowed to show people's faces or anything that will identify them. That's the end of them now. But I thought they would never end. There were hundreds of them, and they're checking out the seaweed as a school group. They'll have fun. And this is a section I was talking about where you have beautiful homes. There they are. And green grass down to the actual path. Then you've got rocks, no fences. Then you've got dunes with fences. And then you've got the ocean. I just wanted to show you that because it makes this particular beach absolutely wonderful. They're not high rises, they're people's homes. People's homes, and then grass, then the path, then rocks, dunes, and our sacred beach. Okay, here's a first shot of that there beautiful eagle on a pole. It's around some toilets, and there are 3 poles, and the highest one has an eagle on it. Now I'll get closer. And here she is. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? In 2008, it wasn't all paved like it is now. I had to climb over a fence and get underneath it and take a photograph of it, and there was sort of storm clouds above when I did that, and it was totally different. But there she is, and I'm going to get closer still. Get going. And here she is right up close. Isn't she beautiful? She's glorious. Anyway, there's a plaque, and the main thing about the plaque is it tells you that the sea eagle is made out of recyclable materials. So she's environmentally friendly. Anyway, I'm pooped. I'm going home now, and then I'll upload this to YouTube and make it an open one.